Finally, it was Saturday. Tomorrow was a big day, and excitement was in the air. Our Sicilian garden had never looked better, lush, vibrant, and full of life. My husband had poured so much effort into it, working tirelessly to make everything just right. And it was last day of preparation, and I wanted everything to be perfect. So before heading to the kitchen to start cooking for our guests, I took a moment and to add finishing touches, tidying up a space, putting away tools, and making sure every corner of the garden reflected the care and effort we put into it. And then it was time to bring in the centerpiece for tomorrow, a table my father-in-law had crafted years ago from old foam poles.
Hanno un ordine queste di qua. Ma che è numerato una volta, però non mi ricordo io se sono ancora il numero del secondo, perché questo qua è uno. Devi cambiare misura. Non puoi essere stata lì. Facciamo prima o sbagliare quello che dobbiamo mezzo. Quindi mi ha fatto bene. Ma perché l'ago c'è un taso quadrato proprio a mettere. Ora io non mi ricordo se qua hanno messi a bordo direttamente. Ah così. Visto che lì così si rompe succedendo, ma che di rosso no. No, definitely we're gonna have a lots of wood for our future stove, the one that we don't have right now.
And finally, the long-awaited Sunday had arrived. Everything was in place, and now all was left was to wait. We managed to prepare everything what we wanted to do. Should be enough for 4 people. Well, there will be a couple more because people from Cope coming. So I made schicciata with endive and there is a vinaigrette of lemon, still marinating, lentil, orange, and beetroot salad, frittata with a Swiss chard, yellow one, a bit of bread, a cake, mandarin cake with our mandarins, our sun-dried tomato with our kind of
Celery, carrots, garlic.
Garlic, you prepared it, and some roasted beetroot, fennel salad with oranges, and a bit of mandarins and oranges.
But we have more in the other
We
room.
will top up a bit more. Yeah.
And water, of course, in case.
And coffee is ready as well, waiting there to be switched on. So yeah, now it's half an hour. We're gonna sit, relax a bit, and wait for people to come.
Essere tra virgolette, no? Non è che lo so accendere, mi viene facile accendere.
Di Matteo Sgarga, quindi nel caso in cui è sabbioso ti diventa un po' più consistente. Nel caso in cui fosse argilloso ti diventa un po' più morbido, lavorato. 24 ore, quindi
Poi ho fatto
è
10
molto
anni.
umido. Questo
Ci ha portato, oltre ad avere tante intersecazioni, e quindi poi a secondo che tipo di suolo ti trovi davanti devi agire in determinato modo. Alcune piante non ce le puoi mettere, e questo comunque lui lo vedevo che lo diceva poco fa, empiricamente è facile.
Bravo Nino! Evviva Bedduconi!
No, bravi tutti e due.
Bravo Nino! E bravo Brigida!
Alla in campagna si beve vino, però noi siamo
dice
molto
parola
anglosassoni,
per
ci vede. Grazie, diciamo al telefonino, di poter vedere, di avere una finestra sul mondo.
Sì,
Vedere come nel resto del
questo è
mondo
il
le cose
pro, poi ci
funzionano.
sono tutti i contro.
E vedere come all'estero, in alcuni paesi, puoi fare quello che ti piace.
And that was our Sunday. We've been waiting for it and preparing for so long. It's been like more than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Really hard work my husband did. I tried to help as much as I could. And I was cooking, we preparing to meet like 10 people at least. At the beginning we were like
Well, we were hoping for 30.
When we
really.
started we were hoping for 30, but then it's like in the end we got 2 people coming.
Yeah. And 2 guests, one guest actually.
One
Yeah,
guest. So it was a bit heartbreaking because we were waiting on Sunday morning. Everything was ready. We were prepared, and one of the people called and said she might be late. And my husband was like really down. He was like sitting there and just contemplating and being a bit down. But then the lady came and the other turned up, and in the end it was 3 people only. But it was fun experience.
So basically, it was everything I wished for. Not to the number of people attending, but for the quality of the people,
Atmosphere.
literally, and the atmosphere. So they were listening to what we had to share. There were questions so much. I mean, how many questions they asked me.
Yeah,
what was
the lady
incredible.
had a notebook as well.
Yeah, she wrote 3 pages of notebooks. I count that. And, it was actually very nice. I mean, I think a farming world is a farming people. It's something which connects the people at the ground level. So you see what I'm saying?
I guess it's like kind of a hobby. When you have a hobby and share,
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, the ideas, the mindset, and everything that unites people who
Usually
love it.
brings good people. I don't
Yeah.
know how to explain, but good people usually comes around farm. And it was very nice. I mean, the food was delicious. They enjoyed a lot the tour, and I think we host them very well as well.
I think we
And,
enjoyed, and hopefully we will be talking about it, because here the way the news spread is
word of mouth.
word of mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully we will talk well about us, and we will keep improving, and people will come. I mean, we still not stopping. He's like already planning another workshop, or maybe even two.
Yeah.
And we will try different areas, and we will see what works. Like we say, we throw whatever will stick, you know. So
I mean, there are so many things, to do in a farm. And just recently, to give an update, I also got in contact with a guy, which I didn't know why we we got in contact. I can't remember, but basically, this guy would like to create like events around farming and food and nutrition. And I said, okay, that's actually
That's what we are
do we
looking
want to
for.
do.
Yeah.
It's good to know that somebody else wanted. And so definitely this one, it won't be the last one. We're gonna push for all spring and beginning of summer until it's possible. Then of course it will be probably too hot, but we will try even. And so to push more of this workshop, or bringing people here for doing different topics. So it could be from nutrition, it could be from business model, it could be from farming or pruning, or any topic which is related to farm, because we want to bring more awareness of the food quality that surround us, and of realities like our one, that there are actually quite few now around us. I keep discovering few little farm around, like with different business model way. And it's actually quite good, because that means that something is moving onto that direction, and for us to be into that direction is very important. And we want to push more, and with the help of each other, I think we will.
We will, one way or another, we will find a way to get through, because, you know, it's like this thing that the food quality, even in Italy and Sicily, is still rather decent, but it's more and more
Industrialized.
Industrialized, yeah. But hopefully people enthusiastic like us will keep producing good quality food, and produce organic food, and will educate people. Obviously, these are hard times everywhere in the world, and people looking for cheaper options. But cheaper is not doesn't always mean quality, and cheaper sometimes, you know, you have to revalue what you want to pay money for. And
But most of the times, cheaper means that the labor is underpaid as well. I mean, many farmers, they sell their food and money which they don't even cover the cost, and that's
shouldn't.
not right.
yeah, well, there are many topics about farming that we can talk about. But
Yeah. By the way, we're getting popularity in Palermo. Many people through the COP, they're knowing, they're getting know of our vegetables.
they are trying our
so we
vegetables.
never met them, but they know like our name.
So one of the people who were here, it
Yeah.
was a guy that is like one
It's
of
our
the...
friend. Let's call it Nini. It's his name. I mean,
Yeah.
at least in the future you will know. And he's a doctor in agroforestry, and he came here. He shared also his knowledge on Sunday, and we would like to learn much more from him, because it's an orange full of knowledge that we need to squeeze. He knows so much. I mean,
Yeah, we need to learn so much from him.
yeah, and he will help us in many aspects.
Yeah, he has these how to say, branches that we are looking for. You
Yeah.
know, networking, and to expand our network, because he knows so many people.
Especially in Palermo.
And we met a few people already through him, so fingers crossed that it will just keep moving forward, and that we will expand our networks, and people will start coming, because we are stubborn. We want people
Very
to come.
We want people to get more in contact with nature.
Yeah,
I think one of the problems of the modern society is now is completely detached from Mother Nature and all the process, from the food, from to even walking on soil. So we want to bring back at least somebody back to what is the real life.
Somebody to know what the real flavors are, because the other day we were talking about children as well, because now older people are trying our products and we say it's like, oh, it tastes like when I was a child. But now when children are gonna try our produce, what we gonna say, it's like it tastes weird.
Yeah.
Or how we gonna approach it, and how we gonna say I remember these flavors from my childhood. So
one of our workshop that we would really like to do is with the new, let's say, the new mothers, like the young mothers.
Mothers and children, to educate about the nutrition a bit as well.
Yeah, because unless they have like a suocera, so a mother-in-law, which cooks something like a more traditional and nutritious, they don't know how to cook certain things. And as we said, I mean, our customers are all like 50 plus, even more than that, actually. And we don't have a really young customer, which it could be a problem for the future for business. But at the same time, it gives you a lot to think about it. It's like, okay, what do they eat, young people nowadays? It's like, it's everything like processed or super processed food, what they're eating. What's their diet?
I mean, air fryer, everybody using air fryers.
Oh God,
so
I mean, for me, air fryer, it's an oven, ventilated. I mean,
yeah, he's like a bit against it.
I'm against. I mean, it's a fraud.
Because we eat like mostly fresh food. It's like
that's true.
Something cooked. You are treated too well, so you can talk like because you got a good wife that can cook. I know. And you were a bit spoiled when I was away. What you were eating?
I'm my mom.
Okay. So if you had a different wife, we would see the way you would talk.
Yes, so I got the right one, so I can talk.
So that was our Sunday. What do you think? It's like, did we do right thing to continue with that and invite two people? I mean, before he wanted to cancel it. I was like, no, even if it's two people or one, we have to do it. We've been preparing.
We got started from somewhere.
Yeah, so we prepared for it. It's like I was cooking. I was like, come on, we have to do it.
By the way, I have actually a question for all of you. We need topics for the workshops related to farming. So simple topic that can everyone learn, because our point of view is from a farmer point of view. So we might not choose the right topic for the general public. So I would like someone which is not a farmer to probably suggest us a few titles, so topic related, and from there we will develop something. Hopefully that we know how to talk about it. Yeah. And so yeah, I'll give you a task. So
yeah, you can give us some ideas.
You can give us some idea. Yeah.
We always read in the morning, in the evening. It's nice to read.
I mean, just to let
messages.
you know, we read every single comment.
Sometimes
they shoot us the answer.
Sometimes I don't have time to answer, but I try to answer to as many as I can.
Yeah. Temperatures are getting warmer. It's now time to seed, and not everything can be seeded in here because efficiency. But there is one thing that every year we do ourselves. It's our beloved pumpkins, and this year we have the luck to have ancient seeds of pumpkin. But you can tell they are like homemade, no industrially. And they've been gifted to us in order to be part of a kind of association of farmers to
like seed bank.
A seed bank, yeah, it makes more sense. Thank you. And So what I'm doing, I'm seeding these into those tray, selecting the best one, my best way to do it, and yeah, I can fit 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 by 8, so 40 plants. I will do 2 because not all of them they will succeed, so at least I will have a more chance. And yeah, because we love pumpkins, and in here I don't know anywhere in the world, in here we can sell even the flowers, actually quite nice. So seeding is actually something really relaxing. It's something in the garden you can do from sitting on a chair. Something that rarely you can do it. I mean, it's incredible how temperature changed completely from last week to now. I mean, yesterday we had the first Scirocco wind, which he brought the
Explain what the Scirocco wind.
Scirocco wind is a southwest, I think, a southwest wind coming, bringing the heat from Africa and
Sahara
Syria,
Desert.
the Sahara Desert. So it's it's a very tough wind. Usually during the summer is like quite, how to say, destructive. This time of the year literally lets the spring to come in, and it's good. I mean, because now we are like on the period of transition, like between winter and spring. The garden now requires the biggest effort. Compared with the transition between summer and autumn, the winter to spring, so then summer, is probably the most tiring one. And we already kind of started, already brought a few seeds at the nursery to be done, ancient seeds as well, such as tomato and a strange variety of peppers as well. And soon, literally most of the vegetables which during the winter they've been providing us the income, they will start blooming, so they will go on flower, because of course it will be way too hot for them. So now it's a matter of time, try to sell the most before it goes into flower, so it reduce the loss, and guarantee an income to support us during the transition. Because the transition, actually, this one will require quite a lot of time for plants to grow. Simple tomato require almost like 90 days, so we're talking about 3 months. That means that space that we're gonna fill up with tomato, it won't produce any money for the next 3 months. And hopefully the summer will go fine and tomato will be productive, and we will have a good income. But this year actually I'm quite positive, because I don't know how to explain better, but something changed globally. I don't know if you heard about the Niño and Niña, and so it's like a current of wind changing in the Atlantic coast here and something like that, which is gonna literally bring the temperature of the ocean 3 degrees higher, or lower in that case. And hopefully this summer it shouldn't be dry and torrid like before. So probably this summer it will be a very good summer. And also we are now preparing very well for all the workshop that we will do during this time of the year, because it's like kind of a waking time when people after staying at home during the cold winter, they like to go out. And just yesterday we did the first one, and wasn't a great success because of course was the first one we tried. But we are stubborn and tenacious, and we're gonna do more and more and more of that. And just today I got in contact with a teacher of a farming school in a nearby town, Alcamo this time. asking him like what we can do together for these young students which they would like to approach into farming. And soon we will update you. We have a first phone call today and later on, so the moment is quite early. And we hope to start in the best possible way. But we are positive and everything is gonna go fine. So a beautiful package arrived. It's something that we really appreciate. This one we have to thank Nadia from Rimini, which is one of our followers on the channel. And she kindly sent us homemade spaghetti squash seeds. It's something that we've been looking for quite a few years, and on internet you find it, but of course they are not like homemade from someone which actually loved doing it, because she also sent us a letter. She said that she really loves to make seeds, and it's actually very charming how around the farming world there is you can create like a nice community, and people can share knowledge and gift for free. Not what back in the days used to be, like people used to be generous. And today, thanks to Nadia, I'm gonna see that spaghetti squash.
Thank you, Nadia.
Thank you, Nadia. Vabbè, I've gotta say that she sent us lots of seeds.
That was very generous.
Very generous. Oh, so. And they're actually all very good seed, better than the other pumpkins I got it. They look very nice and healthy. So, there you go. I have another tray. And I'll start seeding these.
Well, Nadia said to do 2 or 3 in a hole.
Yeah, basically I'm not gonna do it. Simple because I prefer to have more holes, and not because in case 2 plants germinated, I don't really want to cut one. So I prefer then to see germinability also in percentage. So I will do as usual 1 seed per hole, and then all of them, all the one which they will germinate, we will transplant on soil, and we will call it, when we sell it, Nadia pumpkin. Spaghetti Nadia. To give an idea of what it is. To be honest, I can't wait actually to try. Did you ever try, Brigitte?
No, I actually been looking at the recipes and everything, and I was always so excited to try it. But as you say, we never really found somebody who can give us seeds.
Yeah, I've never seen it even in like in supermarket locally.
No, I haven't. I think it's very
Neither in England,
very
actually.
popular in America.
All right.
So I think it's
Because I don't
well
think I
known
ever
in
seen
there.
it in England either.
No, I've never tried, because usually I try all the strange things that I find. So, well, we will see.
It'll be something nice to discover, or something new for Sicilians.
Yeah, of course. We always try to introduce something new, something we haven't tried, and usually we like it. Most
Yeah.
of the things.
Do you remember when we first time we introduced the beetroot around here?
Yeah.
People were a little bit hot. It's like, what is this beetroot? What should I do? So we were training people how to cook it. Of course, having a Lithuanian wife,
Beetroot
she can
expert.
be the best in beetrootology.